Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial, we want to learn how to draft, cut and sew a princess bustier. So without wasting much of our time, let's go straight into the tutorial. This is my pattern paper, so I will draw a line on my pattern paper that will indicate my shoulder line. So this is my shoulder line. I will draw the next line now, which will be my bust line. I'll mark a point, which will be my waistline. I'll mark a point, which will be my full length line. Need a full length of 25 inches. I'll mark same here. So I will impute my shoulder measurement. The shoulder I'm working with, divide by 2. So shoulder, which is 17 inches, the one I'm working with, when I divide by 2, that's 8.5. I will slope my shoulder by 1 inch. I will impute the neck. I want to measure so 4 inches neck width and 3 inches neck depth for the front. I'll connect my lines. I will connect my shoulder slope. I'm going to impute my chest line now. That is for my armhole. The armhole I'm working with is 8 inches. You can get your armhole by dividing your bust measurement by 6 plus 1.5. I'll draw a straight line. I will connect this to have a straight line. So I'll mark half of this line. This is 8 inches, so half of it will be 4. Then on that 4 inches point, I'll come in by half of an inch. Then I will come to my chest line. I will impute my bust measurement, divide by 4. Then I will draw my armhole curve. So that's basically my upper part of the bodice. So now, what I will do next will be for me to impute my under bust measurement. So from my shoulder line to my under bust is 14 inches. I will draw the 14 inches. Name our lines: bust line, under bust, waistline, on the full length. So my waistline, I'm going to impute my bust span measurement, divide by 2. That is my nipple to nipple measurement, divide by 2. The one I'm working with is 9. I divide by 2, that's 4.5. I will impute same on my full length line. The same on my under bust line, on my bust line. I will connect to have a straight line. So my waistline towards my center front, I'm going to mark 1 inch Then towards my side seam, I'm going to mark 2 inches. I'll mark the same on my underbust and the full length line. Or connect them to form a straight line. Then I'm going to slightly curve this one here and this one here. So coming here, where I have this half of this my line, I'm going to mark 1 inch downward. I'm going to connect this point to this one. So this point now, I'm going to replace it here. Make sure you measure it so that you can replace the measurement. I'm going to extend this line by the difference here. Then I will draw my new armhole. That is my new armhole. The essence of this is for me not to be short of material when I'm joining this. So now let's impute the rest of the measurements. So already we had our bust measurement, which we expanded here. So let's impute the underbust measurement. So the underbust measurement divide by 4 plus this my dart. Remember, I took 3 inches, that 2 inches here, 1 inch here. So the underbust measurement I'm working with is 8.5. 8.5 plus 3. Then the waist I'm working with is 9. That is the round waist divided by 4 plus 3 inches. Then the full length line I'm working with is 10.75. That is the full length divided by 4. So I'll go ahead and connect the points. Then I'm going to add my seam allowance, 1.5 inches seam allowance. I'm going to add my folding allowance. 1.5 as well. So here, come over 1/4 of an inch, then I will curve it. And I'm going to add my joining allowance for the shoulder, 1/2 inch as well. So I've cut my pattern. So I'm going to use the pattern to cut my fabric. When cutting my fabric, this is going to be on fold. This is going to be on fold, and this will be 2. Also, when I turn the other one this way, to be this way. So let's do the cutting. So I'm starting with my side front. As you can see, I've pinned down the pattern to my fabric, and I'm cutting the 2 sides together. So my fabric is on 4. I'm going to add my joining allowance of 1/2 of an inch or 2. You can decide to use 1/4 of an inch. It depends on what you want. Mind you, the allowance I'm adding, the joining I'm adding here is for the side that will be joined to my center front. I don't know if that is visible for you to see. Can you see how I mark my allowance? Can you see how I turn my tip coming to this other side? So I'm going to cut my fabric now. So I'll take off my pattern. Let's cut the center front. So I'm going to add my joining allowance before cutting it. I'm going to add 1/2 of an inch as well. So that is my fabric after cutting it. So I've interfaced my fabric. Can you see? I've interfaced my fabric for the front and my both side panels and the center front, and I have cut my wadding for the padding. This is for the 2 side panel, and this is for my center front. So I'm going to sew it now. Let's go to the sewing machine. I'm going to pin my side panels to the center panels. So make sure it matches the down part, and I'll pin it. So I'll go to my machine and sew this now. I will pin this other side as well. So let's go to the sewing machine and sew it. Can you see? So this is the final outcome of our bustier. Can you see how beautiful it looks like? Thank you so much guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification bell so that when once I upload new tutorial, you'll be first to be notified. Bye bye. See you on the next video.